What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode here on Western Wild Survival. We are starting off in a brand new house. Looking great. Feels good to be in a big house. Today we're going to be working on a couple of things. I want to show you what I've done here off camera. You can see our money is sitting at 511,000. So I went ahead and worked on some more trees. Spent a couple of hours this morning before starting to record to get some tree work done and move all of our equipment from over there to over here. So let's take a look. Just got our bale trailer over here for now, and we got our tractors parked over here to the side in the work area. Got our new John Deere sitting here. We got our fence sitting over there, and got our sprayer, our header with our header trailer, got our mower, and our new seeder sitting over here. That is it for in here, so go ahead and wiggle our way through here. I've got the plow just sitting right there. I don't know if I'm going to end up keeping that plow or not. We may upgrade today since we have the money. And I moved and upgraded the fuel and the def. So we have our def tank over here. It is full, 15,000 liters. And we have 25,000 liters of fuel. So we are good to go. We should be good to go on fluids there for a while. You can see our greenhouses are over there doing its thing. So we may have to move some stuff from there at some point. So over here, got our harvester kind of parked off to the side. I added this shed in because I quickly realized we don't have enough space in that one barn. So I went ahead and plopped this down. Just got our harvester out here, got our weight, got our front loader attachment right there. Inside here, I put some shelves in. We got our front loader attachments all right there. We have our grass work and stuff kind of right here, except for our mowers over there, but no big deal. We have our mulcher, cultivator, and I swapped out the spreader that we had and got this Kubota spreader so we could do lime and everything with this, and I upgraded it to the 10,000 liter capacity, so we may need to throw that front weight on whenever we work with that. So that is all of that. Real quick, also got the Iceria sampler, which we are going to be using today. We need to sample those new fields. We just got our two flatbed trailers sitting over here, and I put all of our stuff back here. So we got our fertilizer, solid lime, well, lime, there is no liquid, and then we have our liquid herbicide right here, and then we have the rest of our seed stuff right here. Yeah, I feel like this layout is going to be fantastic for us. We'll get to that in just a second over there at the cow barn. We'll go ahead and leave those doors open because we're going to need the seeder today. We're going to need the sampler, cultivator, and the spreader today. Yeah, so with all of that, let's go over here real quick and take a look. We use our fancy little gate here. Over here, everything looks pretty much the same except for right here. I made a little dirt cutout right here to start stacking our silage bales. These are ready to go. They are silage, so that is good. We'll worry about that whenever we get some straw and hay to continue or to complete the ingredients for silage, and then we will get cows. We'll go ahead and close this gate. Cut through the house here. Make sure we close that up. And we'll just hop the fence. So yeah. This video is being recorded before the last episode was released. Also, I want to apologize for the dropped quality in that video. I don't know what happened there. OBS did an update and the settings were reset. So in the last episode, I asked what we should do with this house. Should we leave it as kind of like a monument, historical location kind of thing? Or should we go ahead and delete it and do something else with this middle area? Still got our entrance right here. Still got our old original Ford tractor sitting up here on display. Over here, you can see I've gotten rid of the wash station, which reminds me I need to add the wash station over there, or a pressure washer. I cleared out all the equipment we had over here, got rid of the tanks that we had sitting here. This right here is going to be storage, bale storage. We're going to take those grass bales and stick them right here, because we are going to do sheep over here, I think is what I've decided. Sheep and maybe some chickens. I think would be a good mixture of animals to do. So we may end up plopping down some pens and stuff over there and at least get some chickens. We'll see. I upgraded one of the flatbed trailers back up to a grain trailer and just parked it here at the silo. Still got our grass bales over here. And as you can see, we are fully loaded with potatoes, and we need to take those over to the BGA. We're not going to worry about that right now because we have bigger things to take care of. Now, one other thing. Actually, you know what? Instead of doing sheep, how about we work our way towards fish production? And what do I mean by that? Well, we have the fish mod installed here. If I can find it. Where are the fish? Fish farming right here. Very large, very expensive, but I think this would fit in very nicely with kind of the playthrough that we're doing, and we can set it up to where we have our entry points and everything accessible. What do we have? We don't have anything on this backside, right? No loading areas, nothing like that. Okay, nothing there. Everything is up here at the top. So we'll have to move our grass bales and possibly sell those because we're not going to do sheep. Actually, what I could do is go ahead and wrap those and do silage. I think that's what I'll end up doing. We do have the money to place this down, so I'm thinking maybe right about... we gotta leave ourselves some room to get in and out on the entry and exit points, so maybe if we were to place it kind of like right there, we would lose our roundabout there. But I think that right there would be a good spot for it. We could do our fish farming and everything right there. Now, we also need to place down the... where is it? Production for empty pallets. Which is going to be another 110,000. Which... there was something else that was needed for it, and I cannot think of it at the moment. So yeah, we'll let's get these moved. And actually, well, we can't really seed right now because we're in January. So I want to start with soybean on this field right here. We could probably look into getting a stone picker or something, but yeah, so it's kind of what we're looking at here. So I think, yeah, let's go ahead and let's move those grass bales just out of the way. We'll get one of these flatbed trailers and just load them up and get them out of the way for now. How's everybody doing out there, by the way? Hopefully you're doing wonderful. I am doing absolutely fantastic. So we only need one trailer, I think, so We'll detach the other one. Now, one thing I did kind of find out while doing all this moving around and stuff is when you have manual attach and you want to detach the second trailer or attach the second trailer, what you have to do is you have to hop in here. You have to select that trailer if you want to detach it. If you want to attach it, you have to select your tractor. Which is kind of similar to what you have to do with regular, no manual attach. You have to select the implement and everything. So, yeah, there we go. Little interesting thing that I learned. Alright, so we'll just cut through here. We have just this little bit of land right here available to do some work, so we can maybe do, well, because the fish farm is going to take up that whole area over there, so we could do our chickens and stuff over here. That will work for me. Let's make sure this is on the correct thing. And let's get these all loaded up. There we go. That loaded kind of weird, but we'll take it. So, since we're going to turn these into silage, we'll keep that shed right there for something else. Maybe the pallets of fish or something we could just store there out of the way. We'll see. So, we'll take this over here to the barn, the cow barn, and drop it off. And we'll come over here and wrap these up into silage. So we can just drop these right there and be good to go. We'll park this trailer back around the backside of the shed. Would be kind of nice to have an entrance over here. Maybe we can add one in. We'll see. I am driving off of the road. I'll have to work the auto drive out actually real quick, so let me do that real quick, and then I'll bring you guys back in. Okay, got those grass bales out of the way and everything parked. Auto drive is taken care of. So before we do this, let's go in here just for peace of mind. And let's go ahead and grass all of this in. Okay, so I'll sort that out. Did not mean to go that far with it. We just take that right to there. Should be fine. And then as far as this little area right here, we can just grass that in right there. And we'll take care of that right there as well. Okay, now let's go into our productions and let's drop down this fish farm. Let's get it squared up here. Right about there should be good. Oh, it's a little off. That's squared with the road. Let's get an angle that we can kind of see a little bit better. And we could just put this right up against that right there. That should give us enough room to come in and out as we need to. So let's go ahead and fix this terrain. Get this all painted up. Yeah, and it even went out into the road, which kind of stinks, but that's alright. We can fix that. Not a problem at all. Just go ahead and go all the way back there. We'll sort out some of this stuff. Something like that would look nice. And then for this, we could just go ahead and asphalt it in. There we go. We'll sort out the roads and everything. Alright, now let's go ahead and switch to the round. We'll come off of it right here. Go like that. Round that off to go that way. And then for this side right here, go off that way. Alright, that looks good. This one's going to be a little interesting. So we'll have to come out as far as we can with that. Give us some room to kind of maneuver. We can just come out like that and just round that off. Then from here, we'll just go ahead and come all the way up to the corner. Give us some room here. Like so. Maybe make this just a little bit wider right there and then round it off. Yeah. I think that looks good. And then we can come in with some grass. I like to edge out the roadways and pathways and stuff first. That way it gives me a little bit of a buffer. Since this area is quite small, I can just go ahead and do this. So. This is riveting content. Good stuff. Alright, let's see. Let's go ahead and get this side over here as well. And again, this is a small area, so we can go ahead and finish this off. Get that all grassed in. Down. Alright, now but finish that off. Come in with some grass and just fill all the rest of it in. And again, like I said, we'll handle this back here, this roadway, later on. I just want to go ahead and get the grass in. All right. And last little bit right there. All right. That looks kind of nice. I like that. Very interesting shapes. So let's go take a look at this thing. So you come in up here, over here, Don't know exactly what goes in here. I don't know a whole lot about this. I'll have to watch a guide on it. But yeah. You can go inside of here. There's nothing. No water sounds or anything. Got parking spaces. And this is the production access point. So fish. So we need corn. We need mineral feed and pallets. So we're going to have to do some corn. Alright, so one of our fields is going to have to be corn. And we'll have to get a corn header. That's fine. We can do that. Let me see what else I have running here. Alright, so these are good. We can just leave the potatoes and stuff running. We're out of stone and water over here. We have 1,800 liters of gold. So let's go ahead and deactivate that just to save some money. And so over here, this is where the pallets get dropped off. And this right here is where the pallets of fish will spawn in. Okay. So that over there is going to be the corn and the mineral feed then. Alright, so then you have your exit point or entry point, whichever way you decide to come in or out. Just like that. Very nice. So we'll have to get the pallet production down. Maybe put the pallet production over there by the forestry area. Because that's kind of where we're doing all the trees, and we need to drop trees and stuff off to that. So I'll go ahead and... Actually, we can go ahead. Let's make sure we're all reset here. And let's hop in here. We're going to have to do corn. So we need a planter and a corn header. Not headers. Let's go to here. Make sure we get one that works with our harvester. Need that, there, and this. So $19,000 for this guy. We'll go ahead and buy that. And this is the Corn Champion 5R. Corn Champion 5R combinations. This header trailer right here works for it. So let's go with a red, white, and white rims. Back. That'll be 3,500 right there. Okay, so we have the header. Now we need our planter for corn. So we have $138,000, and we have how much horsepower? 458 horsepower. Okay. 458 horse. This guy right here, this Kinsey, that's 130. We're just short of being able to get that. That's 230, 300. Okay, here's some right here. This one's 12. We just won't really have anywhere to park it. So what's the difference here? So this does seed, and fertilizer, and seed, fertilizer, and liquid fertilizer. Okay. And solid fert. So this is 7.5, this is 6, and this is 6. So this one right here would probably be the best one to go with. 68,000. What's the design here? Solid fert tank, or should we go? I don't think we really need to worry about it because we have our spreader and we have our sprayer. We can always put down fert if we need to because we're doing the right extension. Right extension. So, wait a minute. Can you put multiple? You know, we'll go with standard. We'll go ahead and buy that. All right, there's our planter. We have our header and header trailer. I think that is all we need for the moment. So we can get corn going and all of that. So let me go up to the store and pick up this equipment, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I got the equipment down to the farm, and we're going to go ahead and take our soil samples here of the field, of the new fields, and then we will fast forward time to when it's time to start planting some stuff, seeding and everything. Let's go ahead and take a sample. It's resampling the other field over there. It's not what I wanted, but it'll be okay. Wait a minute. I'm taking samples of the wrong field here. These are the two fields that I need. That's alright. I forgot I split that one big field up into 3. Let's go ahead and maximize our sample here. Back up right about there should be good. We'll have to come back down and get a little bit there. I pushed the wrong button. Whoops. Need to back up because I missed that one area. I know it's not going to make a big difference, but it's always good to know. There we go. Looks like I missed another little sliver. Hopefully it catches it. No, okay. I'm not even going to worry about it. Let's just go. Alright. We can move on to the next one. We still might have to separate these fields just a little bit more than what they are. Just a few more passes, and we'll go ahead and send these samples in to get analyzed. So we need to decide which fields we're going to do in corn. I'm thinking maybe 2 fields of corn. We'll do our original plan there with the soybeans in one of the fields. So we may not do canola this time around. So we were going to do soybean and something else. I forgot. Alright, soil samples are sent. And we can go ahead and lift that up and get it folded. Get this put up, and then once those samples come in, we'll go ahead and start throwing lime down. Probably wouldn't hurt to throw lime down on the rest of the fields as well. Alright, soil samples have been analyzed. Take a look at that data here in just a second. Yeah, I think having a second entrance over there on that side might be a good idea. I'm gonna have to fuel up this machine here before too long. So go ahead and get this parked up. Oh, and it's freezing every time I go into the in-cab camera. I don't know what the deal is with that. And we'll just go ahead and drop this right here. Yes, I know I need to disconnect the hoses. There we go. Alright, we can actually go ahead and just park this over here out of the way. Alright, go ahead and close that door up. Yeah, see we got our planter, and our header's just over there on the other side of that trailer. So let's go ahead and hop into here. Let's take a look at our samples. Alright, we have sandy loam, and just a little bit of loamy sand. So, we're looking good though. What we will do here is let's go ahead and start slinging some lime. I have 5,200 liters of lime in here right now. I don't think that's going to be enough. It'll be enough to get those other two fields. Should be enough to get these other two fields. We'll see. This has a pretty wide spread, I think, on it. Let's see where this puts us here. Go. And, oh yeah, this has got a very wide spread on it. But it is burning through that line pretty quick. Then we'll run the cultivator over it. That way it is ready to go. Hopefully we got just barely enough to get this done. Looks like we might just barely make it. But we're burning through it pretty quick though. Looks like we're gonna have to do 2 passes over here, so we may not have enough. And I don't have any more lime sitting around at the farm either, so I'll have to go up to the store and get some. And we are out. Alright, so I will run up to the store. I'll get the rest of that field done. And I'll bring you guys back here in just a second. Alright, it is April, and we are going to go ahead and throw down some corn. And I'm thinking this field and that field over there would be good for corn. And then this one we could do soybean. The other two we could do wheat. Because I'm going to need the wheat for chickens. Which I was planning on putting down this episode, but we'll see. We'll see. The field does need to be fertilized, and it'll probably need to be rolled as well. All the fields needed to be limed, so I went ahead and just did those as well. So, alright. Course play or no course play? Yeah, let's just go. go ahead and get this all set up. Auto width. And set a first waypoint. Turn this on. Get it dropped down. We are on corn. And we'll go to about right there. And then set that. And there we go. We are good to go. Our GPS set. And we'll just work away at, well, it's actually being fertilized right now. I forgot about that. It does have the fertilizer in it, so we'll just, we'll work away at getting corn down on this field. Let's see, maybe we don't have to worry about skipping a row. I had the game crash on me twice earlier in between that cut, so hopefully it doesn't do it again. I don't know what the issue is with that. All right, we'll just we'll back up and whoa, I didn't want to do that. I just wanted to get that little bitty piece that was missed. There we go. Right. It's a little tight there at the fence. May end up backing it up off the road a little bit after this run. Or after this, after we harvest the corn the first time around. But we'll see. I'm going to go ahead and get all this done. Get the 2 fields planted with corn and then get soybean down on the other one. And I'll bring you guys back in whenever I'm done. Alright, we got all these fields, well, these 3 fields, seeded and planted. We got the soybean over here. You can see our pH and nitrogen levels are perfect. And then over here we have our corn. Same, pH and nitrogen are perfect. And same over here with our other field of corn. Those 2 fields are going to be the wheat whenever we do the chickens. So actually we have $65,000. Let's see what we can do as far as chickens go real quick. So let's stop right there and hop into construction here. And let's take a look at animals and chickens. So yeah, we're 79,000 for the small chicken coop. We got this guy right here. We don't have enough. 85,000 for that. We got 4,000 for these little guys, which might not be a bad idea. We do also have the open chicken coop. We do also have this one, but I think, you know what? Let's go with this one right here. Looks like we may need to put a fence around them. What does that sign say? Active. What? Okay. I don't know. So we have this fenceless one right here for 63 that can hold 720. That can only hold 40. This can do 720. This will be a good start, I think. So in order for us to make this work, let's go ahead and just place one down for now. And let's actually go, we may expand our greenhouses, so let's keep it over here somewhere. Let's go like right there with it. And then we'll go into landscape real quick to paint. And we'll go ahead and just grass all of this. And get rid of those weeds. And we'll worry about working that road around another time. But yeah, that'll keep us good to go for now. So we'll I'll probably finish the landscaping and stuff off camera in between episodes and everything. But that is actually going to do it for this episode, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button. Feel free to comment down below with any tips, tricks, suggestions, and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And that garage door is loud. And I will see you guys in the next one.